and today we are doing a horror collection review. It's been a while since I did a video. As you can tell, we have a whole new setup again, but we're trying to get things situated and figure things out. But like I said, we are going to do a horror collection today. I've sort of went a little money happy lately and got a whole bunch of stuff that I didn't need, but thought it was interesting. I know that my girlfriend and all of my family knows that I shouldn't be spending on this crap, but I do anyhow. So, but we are going to go over this stuff today. We've got some movies, we've got some limited edition stuff, we've got some action figures. We got a bit about everything in this collection. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on in. First thing we're going to do, or first off, if you haven't already, like the video, comment your favorite item out of this collection, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really does help out a lot. And also, to go ahead and get this out of the way, yes, I am sick, so it'll probably take me a while. I'll be drinking a lot of water during this video probably, so we'll see where it goes. The first thing we're going to take care of is movies, and then we're going to shift. So first off, is Creepshow 2, Season 2, actually, from Shudder. I have Season 1. It was really interesting. I don't think anybody else that I know liked it, but I was waiting for Season 2, and then Season 2 popped up at Walmart, and I was like, I gotta get it. But I haven't watched it yet. I'm about to watch it and see how it is. Hopefully it's really good, but I don't know. I kind of like the originals with like Stephen King and George Romero, but I don't know. The Shudder series is pretty good too, so it's there. Next up is a movie that I have not watched yet that I've been wanting to watch. It is They Live. I have no clue what this is about. I do know that it is sci-fi horror, I think. This is a collector's edition. So yeah, John Carpenter does really good. He did things like the original Halloween. Well, actually, all the Halloweens. The Thing, The Fog. He did a lot of really good movies like that. So, They Live. Next up, we got another movie that I've been wanting to watch, but I haven't been able to. Reanimator and the Bride of Reanimator. Once again, know nothing about it. Just heard that it was really good, so I picked it up, and I'm going to watch it, see how it is. Take me a water break. Alright. Last but not least with the movies is a Vincent Price collection, 5 frightening features. There was one night that I watched this with my mom and dad, and I thought they were very interesting. So, I've been on the look for them individually, but I went to my local FYE the other day, and they had all 5 of them together, and I was like, I cannot beat that deal. And I think it was like $6 or $10. It has The Bat, The Last Man on Earth, The Jackals, Shock, and House on Haunted Hill. Really good movies. Vincent Price is an amazing actor. It has all 5 of them, so once again, knew I couldn't beat that. Next up, we went to, where was this one? I think Hot Topic, and we got a blind bag, a Universal blind bag. And I was kind of hoping that I would get something like American Werewolf of London, or the Michael Myers figure, which I should probably show both sides. But knowing that I've never watched They Live, that's one of them in the package, or in the blind bag, and I opened it up, and funny enough, of course the movie I've never seen that I wanted to was the one I got. So it clips on your bag. It's really heavy actually, but blind bag. I might try to get some more of these eventually, because they're pretty interesting. So there's that. Now let's see what else we can grab into. Let's go and get these out of the way, because these are, as of right now, this is actually my favorite band. And I have about, let's see, about 4 items from this band. I picked up the CD finally. I found the CD, and then my sister found the record, and so it was a limited record. So went ahead and got it while I found it, because I knew that it'd be hard to find if I didn't. But Iceland Kills, they came out with a new album. It was sort of like a sequel to their first album, Welcome to Horrorwood. Really good band. If you're into horror movies, I highly recommend you check them out. They know what they're doing. They're really good at what they do. Just really good band, really good artist. But the first one is I don't know if you call it limited edition, but it's I think it was Rock Sound Studios magazine. And if you want to see more on this, I did post it on Instagram. It came with the one I just showed. This. So basically like variant covers. 2 variant covers. Same exact magazine, just different covers. It came with a shirt, which was Hip to Be Scared. A little insight, because I've got plenty of time. A little insight, Hip to Be Scared is actually a nod to Hip to Be Squared, which is from the movie American Psycho, which is what the name of the movie that the song is based off is American Psycho, but it's called Hip to Be Scared instead of Squared. And if you've seen American Psycho, or you know Huey Louie and the... what is the name of it? I know Huey Louie and the something, but I can't remember. News something, I don't know. Somebody told me back there, but once again, a nod to it. Hip to Be Squared, but Hip to Be Scared, American Psycho. And you know the hint if you've seen it. But it came with a shirt that had like headphones on it, and then it came with a huge poster, double-sided poster, and then it came with this, which is sort of like an art book. There's different things in there. I'm probably going to have to put an age restriction on this video because there's blood, and I know how YouTube is, so. And then last but not least, went to, where'd I go? Barnes & Noble or Books A Million? I think Books A Million. And I had been looking all over for this magazine, this one specific magazine. And it was supposed to come out, and I looked all over. Walmart didn't have it, Food City didn't have it, and it was like sold where there's magazines. And so I looked everywhere, and I couldn't find it. And then finally, like, months went by, and I went to Books A Million, and they had it. So this was the magazine that I was trying to find. I just think it's really cool because they're dressed up, trick or treat. Just really cool cover on it. That's really the only reason I got it, and I wanted to read more about the band, more about the songs, more about just the album in general, because it was a really good album. And then last but not least, to go along with those is, once again, a FYE exclusive black and white vinyl, limited to 500. This is the album. If you're trying to look for it, or you're new to them and you're trying to look like what the cover looks like, this is what it looks like. It's got 14 songs, and I'm not going to go through the whole list, but I mean, it's got a bit of everything from Chucky to Psycho to Resident Evil, the video game. The video games, not the movies, but Resident Evil, the video games. Then once again, Hip to Be Scared, and Evil Dead, Candyman. So, really good album. Highly recommend you check it out. Really good band. Next up, we've got another Barnes & Noble. Another Barnes & Noble find. I had found this way before now. I think it was like October. And whenever I found it, I was like, wow. I was like, I gotta get it. So, Trick or Treat, the graphic novel, hardcover. I don't think it was that expensive either. I think it was pretty cheap. But really interesting. I haven't read it yet. I'm wanting to. Really love the movie. My sister's a huge fan of Sam. But really good movie. I hope the comic's just as good. There are some things that are different. There's something that's added. There's some things that are taken away. But it's just like any other chapter book. So, and then last but not least, we've got action figures. These are really cool. I don't know if you'll be able to see the action figures themselves, but I am going to try my best to show them to you. So first off, let's go ahead and do... No, you know what? We're going to say that one to last. because that one's a big one. First off is Bride of Chucky, Ultimate Chucky action figure. This is probably what's going to take the most time. I do not take these out of their boxes. I have had people joke around with me, are you going to take them out of the box and display them? I'm like, nah. They have hooks on the box for a reason. They're going to get hung up. They're not going to get opened. First time I find one open, I'm going to flip my shit. But I don't know. I don't like to open them. It's not a value thing. To me, it looks a whole lot better in the box than it does out of the box. So there's Chucky, all stitched up. I really like the first 3 Chuckies all the way up into the one where Andy goes into the military camp. I really liked that one, but after that, the whole like bride and seed and all that, I don't really like those. So I sort of like Chucky, but I sort of don't. It just depends on which movies, which kind, which version, because there's all sorts of versions of them. Next up is An American Werewolf in London. Really love this movie. Didn't think that I would enjoy it, but I did. This was a holograph on it. Shows it perfect on the camera. A holographic cover. That's the side. That's the back. And that's the other side. And if you guys want to see these more in depth, check out my Instagram. It's the same as my YouTube, Rock on Gamer. Sometimes I post more on there, sometimes I post more on YouTube. But with things going on like they are right now, I'm posting a lot more on Instagram. Because my throat, I wasn't able to talk for the longest of times. Or for the longest time. But I'm just now barely getting my voice back. It's still a little scratchy, as you could tell. But I am getting my voice back to do some videos. So if you guys want to see more posting or like more content, Instagram right now, but in the future it's going to be YouTube again, because YouTube is my go-to. It's where I go to if I'm stressed or I want to relieve my stress. It's YouTube. So next up we got Frankenstein. This is from the Universal Monsters. Really cool cover on the front of this. That's the side. And that's the back. And this is the inside. And I do have more of these. I think I posted my Michael Myers whenever I first started up my Instagram again. But yeah, I have more of these. So if you guys want to see my whole action figure collection, let me know in the comments down below. Last but not least, I know this price tag is ridiculous. But the price tag for the Chucky and the Tiffany was like $60. So $10 off, still yet pretty expensive. But this is the Many Faces of Pennywise. Yes, $55. That's the side. That's the back. And what I try to explain to people for this one, I'm going to go ahead and show you the inside, and then I'm going to explain this to you. That way if you plan on getting it as a present or something, and you look at that price tag and you're like, I don't know. The reason it is a good price is because just for one action figure by NECA, it is about $30. Depending on where you get it. If you get it at Walmart, it's like $30. If you get it online or somewhere else, it's about $30 to $40. It just ranges from where you get it. So one action figure is about $30. The reason that one is so expensive is because there was 2 versions of the Pennywise. There was the It 1, and then there was the It 2. So basically why that's $50 and why that's a good price is because you are taking the $10 off. Because originally, since it is It 1 and It 2, it's basically combining the 2 action figures. I know there's not 2 bodies, but if you look, it takes the heads and the weapons and stuff from the first one, and then it takes the heads and the weapons from the second one, and it just combines it. So if you get technical and you want to get technical, by the time that you pay $60 for 2 separate action figures, you could have paid $50 for both of them combined. So not really that bad of a price. I saw it, I knew it would sell out quick, so I went ahead and picked it up. And I got it at Walmart for $50, $55. And then I looked online in online Walmart. It's like $100. So if you get it online, you're gonna pay more. But if you get it in the store, you're just gonna pay $55. So that is it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, like I said in the beginning of the video, smash that like button. I know that YouTube got rid of that dislike button, but I know people still commenting dislike, which makes no sense. But if you did enjoy, smash that like button. I know my voice was annoying the whole time, but we're getting there. Comment your favorite item in this collection, and if you do enjoy these kinds of videos, please let me know. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It really does help out a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.